barriers to being organized are people have this image of perfection. You watch TV and Richard Gere opens up a closet, and all the shirts are together, and there's short sleeve shirts, and then there's long sleeve shirts, and then there's pants, and there's summer and winter pants, and they're organized by fabric, and it's like Roy G. Biv, because there's reds and oranges and yellows and all of that. That's not realistic for all of us. And even though I'm a super organized girl, my closet is not color-coded. Why? Because it's just not that important to me. I'm not going to spend that much time on it, but I know when I go to my closet where to find the stuff that I want. I know where that stuff is. I know how to get to the clothes that I wear. And that's important to me. It's not important to me that everything be lined up perfectly. So you have to lower your expectations about your organization. You're never going to have perfect organization. There's that commercial that comes on now, and it says, things that you wish last forever. And it says, your high school weight. Because we know it doesn't last forever, and even if all of us could get to that high school weight, how difficult would it be to stay there?
Not.
It's not realistic.
Yes,
it's not realistic to just expect to, knock, knock, who's at the door? Oh, it's all beautiful. Right in. You're never going to be that organized, so why set up that expectation? Organization for you might be having a junk drawer that has enough junk in it that you can still open it. Organization might be finding a place to put your keys where you can reach them easily. It might be, instead of having a pile of papers this big, having one this big. But whatever it is, it has to be a system that works for you. And once you lower that expectation, then people think, well, I don't have the time. That's a big excuse. We don't have the time. Because you think you have to set aside, what? A weekend, a day, a half of a day, and you're thinking, I don't even have an hour. What I did in my book was I made it easy, because I gave you assignments that can be done in 15 minutes a day, Monday through Friday. That's why it's called a 28-day guide, because if you just do 15 minutes Monday through Friday, taking weekends off. We all have lives. Weekends get busy. Kids have stuff to do. You have things to catch up on that you couldn't do during the week. So if you only did 15 minutes Monday through Friday in a 28-day period, you've spent 5 hours getting organized. 15 minutes. But here's the key. It has to be what I call a focused 15 minutes. A focused 15. What do I mean by focus? 15 minutes, and I know this is going to sound sacrilegious to some, but this is a multitasking-free zone. I'm going to give you an assignment, and for 15 minutes, it's going to sound like crazy. You're going to do one thing, and you're going to do one thing for 15 minutes. I have to say it again and let that sink in, because in the 21st century, you can't ever do one thing at a time. That's crazy. But you would be surprised how much you can get done if you focus for 15 minutes. And the reason I say 15 minutes is because you can do anything for 15 minutes. I'm not asking you for an hour. I'm not asking you for a half hour. 15 minutes where you're doing one thing. The mind has a difficult time multitasking. Most people don't believe that, but when you switch back and forth from task to task, you actually lose time, because your mind has to readjust and go back and forth. So, you tell the kids, if you stay quiet for this 15 minutes, you can pick the movie this weekend. I will let you do whatever those kids want to do. For 15 minutes, I remind these 15 minutes. Or, you can get them involved. Set the timer, put on some music. For the next 15 minutes, you're going to clean up your room, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do something fun afterwards. Because a lot of the things I'm talking about are so easy, even a husband can do it. in a matter of seconds to stay organized. When you go home this evening, get undressed standing in front of the hamper. And put your clothes away while you're doing it. Have your hanger sitting on top of the hamper, so if there's something you need to hang up, you can hang it up. The reason we don't hang stuff up is because we can't find hangers. So make it easy to do it. Little things like that are easy to do. You're finished in the living room, you got to go in the kitchen, look around the living room, take that cup with you. Little things like that can help you stay organized and help you stay on top of your game. And it's just a little bit of organization. You're going to reevaluate your definition of organized. It's important for me to have a very easy morning routine. So that's where I put a lot of my organization. I don't want to look for my keys. I don't want to look for my cell phone. I want to make it easy. I cannot think in the morning. I will stand in my closet for 15 minutes. Look at all the pretty clothes. There's so many clothes here in different colors. Wow. And I have to put my stuff together at night. I know that about myself. Now, is it important that everything be lined up in that closet? Am I going to fold my underwear? No. Okay, maybe you gave it a thumbs up. So what I want to do with this next...
No, I don't. No, I don't.
So we have
my mother-in-law does.
We have a few minutes at least. We have time for the exercise. Okay, well, we're going to do this fast. We're going to do this in 5 minutes. I'll give you one more piece of trivia. The average woman's purse, I don't know whose purse this is when I pick it up. It's mine. Oh, I did it on purpose. I'm not cleaning your purse. The average woman's purse weighs how much?
5 pounds.
20.
So, okay, so we have 20 and 5.
I'd say at least 8.
Jan is the closest. If this was Price is Right, you still wouldn't win because you went over. It's 7. 7 pounds. So I want us to take just about 5 minutes, and I want you to spend that 5 minutes looking at your purse.
Oh, Lord.
The emoji said, no. No more. And so you're going to take just, well, we won't even do 5 minutes because I know I talk too much, but take 3 minutes and just spend it looking at your purse and getting rid of all the extra junk and extra clutter.
I don't have any worse than
Yeah, that's mine. Timoji's purse has just scared the crap out of me. Everything. It's like a mobile garage. But the whole purpose is you can see just in that few minutes how much you can get done if you just focus on 5 minutes. And so if you take 15 minutes, what I advise, set your kitchen timer for 15 minutes and work for 15 minutes. And you'll be surprised at how much you can get done in that little bit of time. And it doesn't just work for getting organized. That focus 15 minutes can work for any task that you procrastinate about. Anything you're procrastinating about, you can normally do for 15 minutes. And at the end of that 15 minutes, you have a choice. You can either stop, or a lot of times you've developed enough momentum that you actually keep going. So work on that focus 15 in any area where you have a problem procrastinating. Whether it's cleaning,